y'all. I hope this is working because normally my Twitch studio has little numbers across the top to show that it is streaming, and they are not showing up for some reason. And I don't have time to troubleshoot it. So we're just gonna go and hope for the best. If I'm talking to nothing and it doesn't end up streaming, oh well. That's how life be sometimes. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I'm so tired. This project at work is absolutely exhausting. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I have like a dozen things left to look at out of 120 some. So I'm almost done. And then when I'm done, I can breathe easy and go back to my normal work. Cuz oops, people definitely wanted this today, so I'm like, well, I'll do it today, but that means that there's stuff that's part of my normal day-to-day job that just isn't going to get done today. And, whatever. I'll just do it tomorrow. It's fine. Um, just basically, I'm like, I don't want to have to work overtime today or this week. At most, it'll be like 15 minutes, so that's not bad. Because I think of overtime as like, oh, at least like 30 minutes. If it's like 10, 15, whatever. That also is nice because it does build up. So it's like, oh, I stayed late 3 days this week, so that's like 30 minutes overtime pay. Cool. That's just nice. So yeah, I'm just. Yesterday I thought I was brain dead, and I'm like, oh, today I'm still brain dead because once again, instead of going to bed at a reasonable hour, because I recognize I'm really tired right now, I haven't been sleeping great. I should go to bed early. Instead of addressing that and doing what I objectively know is smart, instead I keep staying up too late playing Breath of the Wild, and then I'm like, okay, now it's time to go to bed. So then I go up to bed, and when I get up to bed, I'm like, but what if I read some Dr. Stone? And then I sit up reading Dr. Stone for at least 20 minutes. So it's just a cycle of me being tired and being like, but I'll go to bed early tonight, and then I go to get in bed too late, and just am never well rested or refreshed. But that's okay. that's kind of that's kind of how I do and how I've done for a while. So whatever, it's fine. It is what it is. So today, actually, I think I started yesterday. Anyway, recently on HBO, because I was like, I need something that I can watch during work. I'm like working on these projects and whatever. I need something that I can watch while working that is in English because, as I've discussed, I want to watch the old Godzilla films that are on HBO. I don't like this. I want to watch the old Godzilla movies that are on HBO. But those being in Japanese, I can't watch them while doing something else. I have to pay 100% attention to them when I want to watch them. So I was browsing through the various streaming services the other day, and I was like, oh, it's been on my list to watch for a while that I could probably do? We're Here on HBO Max. So I started watching that. For those of you who don't know, it's a show because I like here's the thing. I didn't know much about the premise about it before I started watching it. I just knew it was like an unscripted show. Ew, no, gosh, I totally zoned out and didn't do that jump. Oops, that's a waste of time. It's an unscripted show starring starring some very popular drag queens, Bob the Drag Queen, Eureka O'Hara, and Shangela Laquifa Wadley. And I adore Drag Race and like drag in general. Like I love drag. Like give it to me, yum yum yum, please. Um, it's such a good time. I uh, I was like, oh, you know what? I haven't watched this yet. I should watch it because I'm not familiar with Bob the Drag Queen. I have not seen her season, but I have seen both of Shangela's or actually three, because Shangela was on Drag Race twice, and then she was on All Stars once. So I've seen both of her seasons, and I saw season, I believe it was 10, where Eureka came back, because she was in 9, but then she hurt her leg and couldn't continue, and then they brought her back in 10. So I was familiar with Shangela and Eureka, and I was like, I love these people. They are great. So let's this is def worth watching for those two alone. And I know Bob the Drag Queen is another fan favorite. Like people like slash love Bob the Drag Queen. So I was like, okay, let's watch this. And it's really wholesome. So basically, the premise is they go to small town America and they put on a drag show. But they also reach out to members of that community and have them perform in the drag show as well. And I don't like these fire guys. And it's just nice and wholesome because they, you know, obviously it ends up, like small town America, and at least one of the people that they're, oh shoot, I don't know what I'm thinking today. I'm not. Obviously, like at least one of the people who's participating is queer. But sometimes it's people who are allies and are kind of like, well, you know, like I want to consider myself an ally, so I want to put myself in the shoes of those people who I want to support and get a little bit of experience of the things that they do, what they experience, blah blah blah. And it's just very wholesome. I really like it because you just have these like really heartfelt moments where the queens are working with the local people and like the kind of have heart to hearts and like help them have dialogues with their families, because in a lot of the cases the queer folks are like, yeah, when I came out, it put a strain on my like the relationship with my parents, my family and stuff, blah blah blah. Like it's a very common theme. I mean, not only in the show but in real life, like so it's just it's very wholesome, and I like it a lot because I already liked these queens a lot, and then just like I know it's like a TV show and whatnot, and they probably do a decent amount to like manufacture these moments, but it's still nice. And I'm having a good time watching it. So I've only watched 2 episodes. I started a third. Haven't quite gotten all the way through it yet, but oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. Boom, alright. Wow, I like lost 2 lives on that board. If you hear a weird noise, it's Midna scratching in the corner. But yeah, so we're here. I'm excited to keep watching it because it's just, as I said, I keep saying wholesome, but like that's the best way to describe it. It's just very good. Very good, very nice, and it is as a queer person, I didn't grow up in like small town America, and I like my foot. See, I didn't grow up in small town America. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. And it's not like I grew up with like a super religious family. My mom's pretty Christian, and I had to go to church like until high school, I think. But like even my experiences like as a queer person and like coming out, um even though my family is like pretty chill and close, like there are still some difficulties with my parents. I say parents, with my mother, when I came out. both times, because I get the fun of being a double queer. So the first time when it was like, oh, I'm not straight, so that was the first time. And then the second time was when I was like, yo, I'm non-binary. So both times were difficult, and I mean, my mom still struggles with my pronouns sometimes. Like, she's good when she's sober. If she's had a couple drinks, then she tends to slip up. But you know, even as someone who had like a pretty mild experience, like my family didn't disown me or anything, it's still just like, oh my gosh, it's, you know, nice to see these people have these dialogues with their family, and, you know, have these people try and get better understanding of each other, so, you know, they can understand, like, you know, where each other is coming from and, like, the support that you need as a queer person, because it's not easy. Despite all the rainbows and sunshine you see at Pride, it is not easy. But, you know, that's what... Oh, that was too late. That was too late. I knew that was too late. Ugh. Alright. You know, it's not easy. Would I rather be out and... Would I rather be out and open about it than in the closet? Like, absolutely. I say despite the fact that, like, I'm not out at work, but it's just like there was never a good opportunity, so it just kind of continues to be. But, you know, I'm happy that I do live in a country, in an area where I can be out and proud about it and not feel like I have to hide it. But you know, again, it's just I like seeing people be able to be themselves. And that's what the show is. It's like gives people an opportunity to be themselves, express themselves in new ways, and then also just like gain a better understanding of others. In the case of the allies that do the drag as well. So if you have HBO Max, I recommend. Like, it's a it's a nice time. It's a nice time. I recommend it. Anyway, and I'm excited to finish watching the episodes that are on there. Of course, like, I keep getting sidetracked because I've been listening to a lot more music lately. I don't usually like I enjoy music, but the thing is, most of the time I do most of my listening to music when I'm driving places, and pandemic, not driving anywhere. I mean, the most I'm driving is like to the grocery store. On rare occasion, driving to go see my partner, but that's very rare. Oh god, I can't believe I got out of that. Oh man. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna go down here and see if we can clear some of these. Come on, go away. Alright. We'll just clear this one. So most of the time I do, like, listening to music primarily in the car, but, obviously I haven't been driving a lot lately. Especially not long car drives. So I haven't been listening to a lot of music, but I have been on a kick lately where I'm like, you know what, I should listen to music. I should just like put on my Spotify and I should just listen to music while I work. So I've been doing that, and music's good. Today is a lovely day outside. I don't even know what the temperature is, but it's like definitely like spring weather. And I'm just listening to my Halloween playlist while I work because time is fake. It doesn't matter. But I've been having a great time listening to my Halloween playlist. Like, I forgot how fire it was, and I'm like, I did a good job. Despite it all, I did a good job. Alright, this is looking like a good run, so I should probably end it when I'm done with this run. Just as a heads up, because I do, as I mentioned, I do have a decent chunk of work to still finish up for today that I will want to get to, so I don't have to work obscene amounts of overtime. Ooh, Ooh, that's okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Joop, joop, joop. All right, there we go. Cool. Ugh, yikes. All right, that's why I don't like hanging out down there too long because then you just get too many barrels stacked up. Ugh. Okay, come on. Yeah, my Halloween playlist is fire. Hopefully this year we can actually have a Halloween party, so I can, you know, actually have people listen to it. Although I did share the playlist with some friends. Oh shoot. Last year, and I did get compliments. People were like, "Wow, Danny, this is a really good Halloween playlist," and I was like, "Thank you." Because here's the thing: is that so many Halloween playlists just aren't creative. Like they go to like the same staples. Not to say that the staples are necessarily bad, but just that. Let's be real. You can only listen to the Monster Mash so many times. Um, it's a Halloween classic, absolutely, but you can only listen to Monster Mash so many times before it's like, okay, we get it. Everyone was dancing. Um, so and the other thing is that like I felt like, you know, the whole intention. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I lied and we're not ending on this run. We're going to end on the next good one because this one is turning into shit quickly. um, but you know, too many Halloween playlists also suffer from we want to play spooky music that's not necessarily good for dancing. Because my family, my sister and I, let's be real. I say my family, it's my sister and I. We do a Halloween party every year. So we do like a big Halloween party, we host it, you know, have people over like jeez. Again, that was a stupid mistake. Yeah, we're definitely doing one more. Um and it's like a not all ages thing, but like, you know, us kids, we invite our friends, so a bunch of like 20 and 30 somethings, and then my parents will invite some of their friends. So then you get like the 50s, 60s crowd. Um, so we throw this party. Not last year, but we did it like 3 years running. Um, and we're excited to do it last year, but that didn't happen. But the thing is that if you're throwing like a big party for Halloween, and we set it up like it's a dance party, you don't necessarily have to dance, but we do move the furniture. So there is a big dance floor. We have beer pong going. We tend to have like fun drinks. You know, music, lights, decorations everywhere. Like it is a production. Um, it is a production. Because like I'm queer. My sister was in a sorority, so between the two of us, we were like, we gotta get this on lock. So the problem I found with the parties that we had had the couple years prior is that, you know, my sister, bless her heart, she makes amazing playlists. She really does. She makes great playlists. The problem is that when you're focusing specifically on I'm making a Halloween playlist and I want to put Halloween songs on there, and she was just kind of and she was taking suggestions from the whole family, which is again where the problem lies. Because you would have like a couple songs in a row that were like definite bangers and people were like yeah and like dancing and getting into, and then you would get like a song like an old western song like that, you know, had to do with like, you know, ghosts or whatever, but like you could just feel the like you could just probably feel the energy drop. Not to say that there isn't a place for like, you know, if you're making a playlist for dancing to, I do think that there is something to be said for having, you know, a lineup of better song, like a lineup of like good upbeat songs, and then you put in one that is, you know, slightly lower tempo or like not as popular. Like I think it should still be popular or good and danceable too, but maybe like a little bit less so, so that way if people have been dancing for a couple songs in a row and they want to like go get a drink or something, they have that opportunity to do so and they don't feel like they're missing anything. But, you know, again, I was like, okay, problem here is that we have all these just like random songs from a whole variety of genres that don't really fit together other than the fact that they're like vaguely like Halloween slash spooky thing themed. So I set out to and again, and this is a problem that I found on every single playlist that I looked on Spotify. Like, because I was like looking, I was like, all right, like Jenny made a really good playlist, like definitely solid playlist. Like, it's really good, but how can we supplement this? Like, how can we like go ahead and like remove songs like, you know, the OG Monster Mash or like Ghost Riders in the Sky? How can we remove things like that and replace them with things that are better, more upbeat, conducive to dancing if we're making this a dance party? And every single playlist that I found had this same issue where it just, you know, had stuff on. It had like, well, these are Halloween things, so they have to be on this playlist. Um, I don't know why my phone just got like super hot, but whatever. I'm like, something is really warm in my pocket, and I did not piss myself, so I don't know what it is. Um, but so the playlist, so because like again, like people make Halloween playlists, and they do things like put the Halloween theme on the Halloween playlist. The Halloween theme, like it's a great Halloween song, but I can't dance to it. Like it's perfect if you're trying to like, you know, pump up ambiance for like trick or treaters or like a haunted house or something. Absolutely, 100%. Yes, use the Halloween theme and like other similar songs, you know, like horror movie themes and stuff. Go for it. That's the perfect like haunted houses, you know, like you're at a theme park during Halloween time, like you're, you know, pumping music on Halloween night for trick or treaters, that's the time to use it. Absolutely perfect. But you can't dance to the Halloween theme. So, so what I did is I went and I just started digging and trying to find good songs that you can dance to that are like Halloween or like darkness or spooky themed. Um, and you know, after a decent amount of digging, like I found a pretty good selection. Um, like I found a pretty good selection. I just want to say, and that's the thing is that I just listened to this playlist. I mean, okay, let's be real. I'm a spooky bitch. Like, and I love Halloween. I will consume horror movies, Halloween related things. I'll consume that year round. But also, this playlist is good enough where I'm like, I think it garners year round listening. There's a few things on there which is like a little bit like, yeah, this is definitely like a little kitschy Halloweeny, you know, maybe a little bit much to listen to in March, but also I don't care. Like, it's my life, I'm gonna live it how I want. So yeah, I've just been listening to that today and I'm like, oh man, this is such a good playlist. Like, I did a good job. Um I get all the credit. Me, none of the credit goes to the artists who made these just good songs. No, that's an absolute lie. um, Musicians, uh, they do stuff that I can never do, and it's good. So, because yeah, it's like, you know, like looking at it, it's like, okay, there's some obvious things like Lady Gaga. Okay, obviously, you know, Monster, perfect, boom, done. Um, and like a couple others. So I got like Judas on there, and I almost pronounced it like she does. Judas, almost. um, I got Judas on there. I have Dance in the Dark, Monster, and then, you know, like put a little Britney on there. Toxic, Freak Show, fitting, appropriate to the theme. Um, and then like I cover, you know, it's not just like pop songs. And I try and like cover some different eras. So I have like a couple of Susie and the Banshee songs. I have a couple of Oingo Boingo songs. Like, if you look for it, it is out there, and you can make a solid playlist. So I've just been jamming to that, and it's good. And I'm very pleased with it, and you know, happy that it brings me joy listening to my Halloween music even in March. Okay, all right, this guy, go away. Okay, cool. All right, this is definitely a good round, so I'll definitely end on this one because I will need to get back to work. That's okay. I'm almost done. Like, I'm just like, oh man, I see the day just flashing before my eyes, but it's okay. I'm almost done with that project, and then once it's done, it's done. Alright. Alright, that was kind of a sloppy move over. I definitely need to pay better attention if I make it to Springs 3. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So yeah, time is fake. It doesn't matter. Listen to your Halloween playlists for all I care. I definitely listened to Christmas music one day in like January. I was just like, I haven't had enough of All I Want for Christmas Is You. We need to revisit this. Best Christmas song in my opinion. I know some people think it's like overplayed, and sure, I'll buy it, but oh my god, that song is so good. All I Want for Christmas Is You is such a banger. Oh my gosh. I adore that song. Like when it's like, oh, it's like approaching Christmas time. Like that is number one on my Christmas playlist is All I Want for Christmas Is You, right here, front and center. This is what we're listening to, and I'm like, yep, exactly what I want. And I started listening to Christmas music early last year too. I usually try to wait until after Thanksgiving before I go like full Christmas winter holidays mode. Last year I definitely was like, I don't care, time is fake. Was listening to it well before Thanksgiving because I was like, time for Christmas music. time for Mariah Carey to re-enter my life. Yeah, this is a solid run. This is a solid run. Alright. I'm just quick checking my phone because it appears I have a missed call. Oh jeez, it's from like... Alright. Alright. I'm gonna probably die pretty quickly, shortly. It's like from the VP, I'm sure he's like calling for an update on this stuff, and I'm like, I sent my message on my thing to say I'm away at lunch, so IDK, so I'll just call him back when I'm done, because I honestly did not take a lunch earlier today because I've been working on that project all freaking day, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. That's the thing, is that my boss is like, oh, if you're going to lunch, like, update your message on, you know, Microsoft Teams so people know that you're not at your desk. And I'm like, okay. And I feel like people just, like, don't even pay attention to that. And I'm like, I know that by all means I shouldn't be taking my lunch at 4 o'clock, but sometimes that's the only time I have to take it. Plus I like taking it late so that way the rest of my day is short. Oops. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, cool. Alright. And of course, now I'm like anxious and I'm like, I should probably get back to work. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, but I'm having a really good Donkey Kong run. The struggle is so real. Oh, god damn it. Alright, Pi 1. Okay. Alright, 3 more lives. If I play like that, I'll be done real quick. And plus, I'm still like within my 30 minutes of lunch, so... So, you know, who cares? I ran over too quickly. No, did I run over? I don't know. Wow, okay. That went from like a really good run to... I mean, it's still a good run, but I'm just like... Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're gonna jump right back over here. Up here? Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, now we just need to not get hit with a pie right here. Alright. And then let her go up. Let her go up. Thank you. Alright, that's pretty good. Yes, that's solid. Alright. Oh, I might break 80k. That'd be a very good run if I can break 80k. Again, I'm like, I really need to get back to work. Sitting here like, ugh. But Donkey Kong. But streaming. I mean, would it be amazing to stream for a living? Absolutely. I don't think I stream stuff that's popular enough for that to ever happen. Alright. Alright. Boom, boom. Alright, up. And up. Okay, cool. See, I thought my missed call message was like a phone call from a solicitor or something, but oops, it was big money. Big management. Alright. Boop. Alright, and boom. Done. Alright. Springs 3. Right? No. Yes, Springs 3. I'm great at paying attention to what level I'm on. I was like, Barrel, Springs is next, and I was like, wait, no. Pie Factory is next. And I was like, no, it's Springs. It's Springs 3. Alright. Okay. Alright. That's safe, and now we just wait for the... There we go. Boom! When you know what to look for, it's not that intimidating. It's still kind of intimidating, but not that bad. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try and not focus on the score because, I'm at 94,000 right now, so if I manage to clear this board, I'm very well might get to another 100k plus run, which would be exciting! Alright, let's... But you know what? Big thing is, we're just gonna play it safe. We're gonna play it safe, we're gonna follow the pattern. Alright, boom. Okay. Alright, that's one. Alright, that's 2 trapped over on the left. I like that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any of those guys up there, but... Alright. But 2 over on the left is good. That is a solid start for this play. Alright. Oh. That's the thing, is that these guys, they start going down ladders fast. Alright, boom. Nice. Yes. Nice. Alright, we are just shy of 100k. So if I don't immediately take 2 barrels to the face and die, I will break 100k. Which I wasn't expecting to do. I wasn't expecting to do that today. Hence why I was like, I'll just do one more. It'll be fine. Alright. It's fine. Okay. Boom. And jump. Alright, get up here real quick. Okay. Alright. Now I'm trying to focus, and I'm like, oh gosh. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. Alright. And again, at this level, I have higher barrel control, so... That's 100k. Nice. Broke 100k. Let's see if we can break my old high score. That'd be great if I could break my old high score. Yeah, it's looking solid. So, ooh, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna break the high score right here. My old score was 106,000. I just hit 107,800, and I still have an extra man. That's really good. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Hit that one. Alright, this guy's over here, which I don't love, but we're gonna try and deal with it. Okay, I'm up the ladder. Hopefully he doesn't come up after me. Hopefully this guy doesn't keep hovering over there like a dick. Boom. Pie Factory. Nice. This is a solid high score run. Nice. 115,000. You love to see it. Okay. Alright. Damn, if I start getting really good at Donkey Kong, I'm not gonna be able to play it during my lunch anymore. Like, it'll be like one run and done. I don't want that. I mean, I kind of do. That's the point of this, is to get better at Donkey Kong. Alright, boom. Alright. Okay, cool. Love to see that. Beautiful. Alright. That, and that, and that. on. Okay. Ah. There we go. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to kind of farm the barrels a little bit for some more points. Alright. Ah, shoot. Alright. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Opening. Alright. So, springs. Okay. I'm like, what comes next? I'm trying really hard to keep track of what comes next, but I'm just like, oh my goodness. I've never done this well before. Oh no. Alright. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Up and over. Alright. Alright. Springs. Shuffle. Alright. Now I'm getting nervous. Ah, shoot. I did that one too early. Oops. I'm just getting anxious because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm doing better than I've ever done. What the hell? Okay, come on. Alright, boom. Alright, come on, Manny. You can clear the springs. You know how to do this. Alright. Alright, boom. Oh, that was a little late. That was a little late. I knew it was too late. Ugh. That's okay. I was 100 points shy of a clean 125. That's okay. 124,900 is my best score ever. So that's a great way to end this stream. So thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.